Guys, I normally don't care what people do in their bedrooms, right?
Sure.
Unless, of course, you're Matt Gaetz. I care big time because you're a real piece of shit, a creepy piece of shit. And look, you may have gotten off the investigation into whether or not you banged and sex trafficked a 17-year-old. But that doesn't mean he did get off, but he also probably did it. But that doesn't mean you weren't
Whoa, this
paying.
is America, Pat. He got off. He's found not guilty. We can't.
You're right.
We
Wait,
can't.
OJ
put
did
that
it?
on.
Let's just move it on to barely legal prostitutes
Yeah,
after you're a freshman in Congress. Yeah, that's right, guys. That's right. Apparently, Matt Gaetz was paying a prostitute to come bang him on trips. And Joel Greenberg, remember his buddy, the county tax collector, the middleman, so to speak, the guy that was loose lips sink ships. He was literally stealing money to buy blow from the money people were paying to the county tax collector, which is like, I think where you send your like car registration check to.
The
Bruce
comptroller.
Elephant, if you're in Austin. Anyway, yeah, Matt Gaetz asked a lady to go on a trip with him, a 3-day trip to Florida Keys back in 2017. This is according to multiple sources that tell ABC News. He said, quote, "Hey, any interest in flying on a private plane to the Keys, May 19 through 21? 2 guys, 4 girls, a very high quality and adventurous group."
Wow.
Sounds pretty fun, huh?
Pretty good pitch.
Pretty good pitch. The girl said, "Yeah, I'm in." And Gaetz said, "Fantastic. As is true with all time you spend with me, it'll be fun and chill. You have a passport?" To which the lady responded, "Yeah," because I guess they were planning on maybe shooting on down to Cuba. But the woman didn't go. She apparently doubted Gaetz' assertion that the trip would be fun or chill. I don't know why, okay?
Sure.
But Joel Greenberg told investigators that he'd been paying that same gal to bang other dudes, okay? And his best buddy
So he's a pimp.
was Matt Gaetz.
Yeah.
Now, Gaetz says he has no knowledge of these activities, okay? Was not involved in them, said never paid for sex, and he does not know anything about a woman that you're referencing. He takes thousands of selfies each year. Our boy Roger Sollenberger over at the Daily Beast acquired this selfie here of Mr. Gaetz wearing a shirt that says, "If you think research is expensive, try disease," which seems pretty antithetical to his political stance, but whatever. And the lady
Oh, I'm sure he's a big pharma guy.
in question, I see what you're saying, Will. I was saying science, but I see what you're saying. Good angle.
I'm sure he's a big pharma guy.
The lady in question blurred
rich
out.
Boy, real rich boy. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Greenberg, you may remember, was the top witness for the Justice Department's investigation into Gaetz' sex trafficking of that minor. Again, he was cleared of, okay? They didn't bring charges. Or maybe they didn't bring charges. That's what it is. Like Joe Biden wasn't cleared. They just didn't bring charges because the jury wouldn't convict him because he's a sad old man.
Right, like Matt Gaetz was just too horny, so they can't.
He's too horny.
Yeah.
And
And
you
he
look
comes
at that
can't do
smile.
anything about it. Yeah.
He comes from a very rich family who's been in politics for a very long time with a lot of sway. So
Yeah, talk about getting the LeBron James. It was Nicole Fagan on that case.
right.
Yeah,
Probably so.
LeBron.
Yeah.
Guys, the Ethics Committee met Thursday to discuss the case, which also involves public corruption, solicitation of prostitution, which we spoke of, habitual use of hard drugs, bribes, campaign finance violations, and this one, which I thought was interesting, exhibiting nude photos of sexual partners on the House floor. Now, I'm thinking, did he bang Hunter Biden? No, I'm kidding. I think it's more like him on the low turn into who would he show nudes to on the floor and be like, check this out. Hey, MGT, check this out.
MGT,
I did her.
Boebert.
I did her.
You're asking-
Santos
you're asking-
Santos at one point, maybe.
Santos,
Yeah.
He
big
definitely
time.
shows Santos. Also, Louis Gohmert of Texas. Bet that guy gets down.
Old Louis.
There's
Yeah.
probably 150 people he could have shown it to that would have been like, hell yeah, let me get
Yeah,
it.
everyone would have looked.
Yeah, yeah.
Check
I
out
will
this
say-
hooker I bought this last weekend.
Oh, I
A
want her. I
good
want her
way-
next weekend.
Lindsey Graham's
A
like,
good
nice
way
cock.
to know not to hang out with someone is if they show you nudes of the person they're banging. It's a good barometer of like, put this person low on the friend list, on the hangout list.
Do you think, Pat, that he presented these women who were prostitutes as his girlfriends? Like, check out this chick that's dating me. Or do you think he was telling
look,
these boys like, I'm
These
paying?
women weren't prostitutes like that, Willie. I think that they were like, it was more like a
Escorts,
Ghislaine
right?
Maxwell Epstein situation where it's like, this chick's hot, young, needs money, maybe is like open to it, and then they make them prostitutes kind of
I
thing.
think he was
They're like
Does that make
escorts,
sense?
though. They're being
Yeah,
paid.
that's a
to go on
prostitute.
vacation
No.
and bang these dudes.
Yeah,
I agree, but I don't think these ladies. This is just my take. I don't think these ladies were like, they went to the prostitution office and signed up for prostitution.
No, there's no legal
ring.
sex working in Florida, but I mean, I'm saying like they're escorts, man. They pay them a couple grand to go on a trip with them. That's an escort.
Well, I too recently watched Wedding Crashers like you, and I think he presented them not as girlfriends, but like notches on the belt.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he doesn't tell people he pays for it. Yeah.
Yeah,
But he may have presented them as
notches.
girlfriends, Willie.
Yeah.
The House Ethics Committee is demanding that his ex-girlfriend comes and testifies. Now, she testified in the Greenberg probe. I think she invoked for the Fifth. That's what her attorney said she did. I'm not sure if it's the same woman. I don't know if they're saying ex-girlfriend is this same lady who he paid for sex. But guys, this guy's an idiot. And our boy Roger Sullenberger figured out pretty much that he was paying the 17-year-old for sex because his Venmo transactions were public. But Joel Greenberg is also an idiot, and I just loved the reasons for the payments on Venmo. Okay, here's some of the reasons. Travel.
Yeah.
Being cool.
Yep.
Stuff. Now,
But
being cool says, yeah, you're cool. Like, you're not going to tell anyone. And what you did when you sucked Matt Gaetz' dick in front of me, that was cool.
So Greenberg's like Trump's Cohen, basically.
yeah, kind of.
Greenberg is like
But he,
as Will was saying,
yeah.
I think Gaetz is like his dad was in politics, right? Greenberg was like, I also will do politics locally, bro, so we can keep hanging.
Greenberg is exactly like Trump's Cohen or Gates' Cohen because he's tried to flip on Gates and it didn't work in the first trial. So is this going to lead to another like an investigation or trial? Or
No, I think it's they reopened the House Ethics Investigation Committee, but it's a House Ethics Investigation Committee. If the DOJ chose not to prosecute for really the big transgression here is banging the minor,
right?
The ethics
Prosecution
investigation
is a slap on the
point out,
wrist.
Well, it's mostly to point out that he's a fucking hypocrite. I think
There's so many guys in Congress banging prostitutes. That's why he felt so comfortable showing those pictures off because that's pretty common.
They're one up at each other. The 17-year-old thing is the issue.
The 17-year-old thing is,
but the
not
prostitutes, that's like a one up. Oh yeah, well here's mine.
Congress keeps a lot of prostitutes in business.
Yeah, they've got specific, hotels over there that those guys fuck.
Hey Louis, check out the ass on this one. I banged her.
You think Mansion's boat? What is it called? Has seen a few prostitutes.
It's seen its share. Yeah, escorts come on for the night. I mean, they don't have their families with them in DC usually. I mean,
yeah, they got some gumas. Yeah,
it's been
maybe Anthony should head up there. Tony.
Yeah,
it's too bad that Gates missed the Ted Kennedy era because those two would have been peas in a pod. They just would have been going nuts together.
You got any more perks, Gatesy?
Toss one in my mouth.
Hey, did you pay that whore for sex yet via Venmo? Yeah, I did, Matt. What'd you put the memo as? Oh, you're gonna love this, Matty. I put stuff, right? Oh, and then when I paid the other one, I said being cool. Hell yeah, Matt.
A horny, powerful Bostonian with a horny, powerful Floridian, and
that's a power combo.
Yeah,
you make that memo public? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy Greenberg is the saddest dude in this whole story because he he became a public person. He's trying to flip and none of his efforts paid off. And so now he's just the guy that everybody knows is, hooks his buddies up with whores, but nobody respects him enough to give him any time of day. So
Matt Gaetz fluffer.
Yeah.
They paid her $2,500. That's also like pretty low dough to bang Gates.
But she got a free trip.
That's high price escort. Yeah, free trip and $2,500.
$10K for a
plus
trip.
the flight and the hotel. I mean, that adds up.
For a 17-year-old, that's like $100 million.
This girl was 18.
Okay.
Barely legal.